Don't speak French, so but thank you everyone for coming tonight. This is my first feature film, and this is the world premiere, so this is our first ever public screening, so I'm really excited and really nervous, but it's great to have you all here, and thanks to the festival for having us over, and yeah, look, I hope you enjoy the film, so thank you.
English is fine, since there were no French subtitles, so thanks for the film. I have a first question for you. How was the genesis of the... Can you tell us something about the genesis of the project and how did you...
Yeah, so myself and the writer Derek, we did a lot of short films together. We went to film school together, and Simon as well. We were kind of children of the 80s. We grew up on films of John McTiernan and John Carpenter, you know, genre films and high concept. So those are the kind of films we wanted to make when if we ever got into filmmaking. So we knew for our first feature film that we wanted something high concept. And so I always loved those stories where there's a group of mismatched characters trapped in one location and they slowly start turning into each other. Like The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing is one of my favorite films. So and we also like films that have a clearly defined rule that the audience can't break. You know, Hook. So. You know, like Tremors, Don't Touch the Ground, or A Quiet Place, Don't Make a Sound. So ours, like, Don't Fall Asleep. We thought if we could take something very common and everyday and innocent and then make it deadly, and that'd be a nice hook, like Don't Fall Asleep. So those were kind of the genesis of like the ideas that we had, and yeah, that was the jumping off point for the script.
And was the critic of the pharmaceutical industry just a pretext, or was intentional?
Oh yeah, well, we're not anti-vax or anything like that, but yeah, I know. I think definitely in this, the big pharma is the villain, or like the faceless corporation. It was just the theme of the film. Like we wanted to have characters that were that could be seen as, in the eyes of big pharma, that they're expendable. They're not. They're just statistics on the spreadsheet. Ireland as well. At the minute, like we have a very big pharmaceutical presence in the country at the minute, so we thought it was a good spin on that. And we wrote this pre-COVID, but then obviously that's given it a new resonance as well, I guess. Yeah.
Do you have any questions in the audience? Yeah, over there, maybe. No. There is a question over there, or not? No? Yeah. Yes.
How long does it take, the whole project from
inception? Yeah, this was long enough development. We got so how it works in Ireland. It's the main funding body is Screen Ireland, and they give development funding to write the script, the screenplay. So we got the first round of that in 2018, and we were probably in 2 years in development, and we were good to go around 2020, and then the world shut down, and then so 2021 kind of late, so we didn't start filming until 2022. So it was 4 years, but not necessarily. It took 4 years, but yeah, so it's been a long time. And then it was relatively low budget. We only had 23 days to shoot the film, so that might sound like a lot, but that is not a lot. So it was a bit of a scramble, but I think, yeah, we're happy with it. I hope you liked it.
What about the casting? Because you had a great horror icon, William McIntosh.
Yeah, it was tough for us because it was it's an ensemble cast. We cast 6 or 7 people all at the one time. It was just getting that first piece, which was Claire's character, and as soon as we saw Millie, once her tape came through, we were like, oh, she's perfect. And then we were out to the rest of the cast around her, and yeah, she was fantastic. And Pollyanna as well came on, and she, huge genre sort of fan as well. She really got into it, and yeah, I was just loving the project so much.
Yeah, no, we got very lucky. We were casting right up until the week before shooting, so it was Ray and Paul character that they were kind of slotted in at the very end. So, and yeah, the second day of filming, Paul got COVID. The actor Brennan so we had to. There's a few scenes where it's actually our grip, Charlie, body. He had the same hair, so he's wearing the costume. Yeah, we had to cheat him in because he was in isolation for a few days just to make it work. But yeah, no, Amy Rowan is our casting director, and yeah, I think we've got a very good cast, and Millie in particular is, and actually he plays Amir, I think is fantastic.
Any more questions from the audience? Don't be shy. What's maybe a question for you, or I don't know, how is a question about the Irish industry, which is the position for genre cinema, because you had like a fund for
Yeah, right now Ireland, like we've got a good few good horror filmmakers. Obviously Lee Cronin, who Evil Dead Rise, Kate Dolan, who directed You're Not My Mother. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but that was a brilliant horror film. Yeah, so we've got a few horror filmmakers. Yeah, I think they're with like Ireland. Sometimes they fund more kind of traditional dramas, but I think there are more genre filmmakers coming up, and more genre films are being made. So it's great. And NIFFF, this is like a perfect dream festival for us, because we're to be amongst like-minded fans as well. It's great. It's a great place to premiere. So.
Do you already have a release date of the film in Ireland?
Just October. Should we get a theatrical release October in Ireland and UK, and then just festival weeks here of course.
What would you say was the biggest technical challenge you encountered during the making of this film?
Biggest technical challenge, was it? Well, it's time. It's not a technical challenge, but yeah, we only had 22 days, so every day we were constantly up against it. There was a lot of stunts and the levitation of Claire, and yeah, I'm trying to think what was the most technically difficult. No, I think we had a great crew on our cinematographer and our stunt team. It was just we were always up against it for time, but I think everyone came together and really delivered the goods, So it was quite intense, and I'm sure sometimes the cast would wish I'd die in my sleep, but no, we got through it, and yeah, I think anything else.
Qui a une autre question, monsieur? Attendez juste le micro comme ça tout.
Actually, one of the mouse acting was technically difficult. So that scene where the mouse comes out and it goes back in, that was Oscar-winning performance. That took a while to get the mouse to do that.
Thank you for the film. I think it's nice, or it's important going down these trials, and on the other hand, you might face criticism if you say, we are aiming for doing trials, we need that for health issues. Are you prepared for this? Maybe you will receive criticism in the future when it's a film, but it's some kind of serious things accusing the company.
No, I think Big Pharma have thick skin. I don't think they'll be offended by this. No, I mean, as I say, it's not anti-science, or the main character is trying to come up with a cure, and we're not anti-vaxxers or anything like that. But I don't know. I think in today's climate, like Big Pharma, we're not making up stories that they have like a checkered past, like the opioid epidemic. There's plenty of scandals that are coming to light that Big Pharma are behind, and it's obviously this is a heightened version of that. But it's not inconceivable that they're running high risk trials for potential profit. So come at me, Big Pharma, come and get it. I hope there's no pharmaceutical reps here.
Is there any question? More questions? Yes.
I wondered if I remember correctly, the characters that do the most trials are the two Irish lads and the mixed race girl, and I wondered if those marginalised kind of characters compared to the high, very English people, if that was intentional or not, as in like the relationship between like RP, England and more marginalised people.
Yeah. Funny, well, actually, Paul Brennock is actually English, but he's doing an Irish accent. Yeah. But we wanted Paul and Ray to be Irish, just because it's very Irish kind of humour, like the banter, as you call it, like the insulting each other and that kind of thing. So yeah, they were always conceived as Irish, and like our screenwriter is Irish, so he has that sensibility and that sense of humour. But no, we didn't. Claire's character wasn't written as English; she was actually written as Irish as well. but it's just maybe when we saw her, like, you know, we didn't want to make her do an Irish accent or anything like that. No. So it's not a political statement against England or anything.
Which was the location?
So it's in County Limerick in Ireland. So it's in the south of Ireland. And yeah, we got very lucky with the location because it's quite a specific location that we were looking for with all the corridors, the lab, and we're from Dublin, but we looked and searched in Dublin, we couldn't find this location. Ordinarily, if we, for example, Evil Dead Rise, if we had that, but that's all a set build, you know. So if we had the money, we would have built this as a set, but we didn't have that, so we had to find a practical location that had a lot of these things already there. So we reached out to various counties in Ireland, the film offices in each county, and asked with a location brief, saying this is what our film is, this is what we're looking for. You know, if you have these things, let us know, and we'll bring our production to your town. And Limerick, they brought us down and showed us this, and straight away we couldn't believe our luck when we saw it. Like the common room area with the tree, and they're like, you know, that's not a lot of that is built. You know, a lot of it exists, and the corridors geographically, that is. The corridors surround it, so we're not cheating a lot of it, you know. So, and then the lab was in a university nearby, so they let us use the lab. So we got very fortunate there. I hope am I talking too fast? Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. So.
Do you have a question? No. But it's your first feature. It's very promising. So I don't know if you're already working on your next project. Together?
Yes, we are. We just received development funding for the script for our next from Screen Ireland. So, yeah, we're in the early stages with the screenwriter. Same screenwriter. John. Oh yeah. John. Watch this space. Hopefully, we'll be back.
This is not your first time you work together. You already worked together for your shorts, or you did?
The three of us, we've made a short. Gridlocked them quite well for us, and. I've sort of done a bit of shorts now actually together, yeah. So it's been a while, like we've got a good relationship and we've known each other for a while, so yeah, it feels good. I mean, you know, there's no better feeling than working with your friends that you like, you know, and all come together and do it.
Yeah, a lot of it's like the cinematographer was, we went to film school together, and so he shot all my shorts, so it was great to, you know, we came up together to do the feature as well. So yeah, a lot of the crew were the people we worked on the short, so it's great to, for everyone to come up together.
Est-ce qu'il y a encore des questions?
I was wondering, was it difficult for you to get accepted at different festivals because it's still a niche production or a niche movie? It's not a very mainstream topic. Is it difficult to bring a movie like this to festivals?
Well, we've only started our festival, but I guess we are probably more aiming towards more genre festivals. I probably don't think it would play as well at an art house or a classier festival. That's I think it's a more genre like NIFFF so we'll see.
It's also Epic Pictures that is dealing the sales, so which is great because I think they're very good and very well established company.
Yeah, they do. Also,
so,
that's the bread and butter of the genre. So I know. Look, that's not to say we still have to. We've entered it into a number of festivals, and there's still a few ones we're going to hear back. And like as I said, it's the start of our festival journey, so I don't know where's next. We have an Irish premiere in a couple of weeks. So that'll be good to get the cast and crew to that, and then after that, I don't know. Hopefully, there'll be an international premiere or North American premiere, and then the theatrical release in October. So yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks so much.